Dear children, do you speak English? Do you want to speak in English? Okay, you want to learn English. Why do you want to learn English? Oh, you love English. That's very nice. I'm very glad. I'm very glad that you love English. So therefore, strengthen English will help you to learn English and to earn knowledge in English. Because English is for life. The objective of this channel is to create a platform for good learning. Therefore, it is merely our sincere efforts to create a virtual platform for effective learning among the students across the globe to acquire adequate knowledge in the English language, since the proficiency in English is a must in all walks of students' life. Students, today we are going to learn the first unit. The first unit is about the verbs am, is, are. How to use these verbs in a sentence? By using these verbs in a sentence, we are learning to introduce ourselves. So here you have example. Here you have an example. Here we have Lisa. Lisa is introducing herself to each one of us. Now let us listen to Lisa. You see that she is using only these verbs am, is, are. By using this, she is going to introduce herself to us. Now let us listen to her. My name is Lisa. I am 22. I am American. I am from Chicago. I am a student. My father is a doctor and my mother is a journalist. I am not married. My favorite color is blue. My favorite sports are football and swimming. I am interested in art. You see how beautifully she has introduced about herself. So therefore, you also can introduce about yourself by making use of these verbs am, is, are. Are you ready, students? Now you can try it out. Okay, now you can try it out. So before going to speak, you write about yourself. Okay, you write about yourself by using the same sentence but with your name, with your own age. Where are you from? What are you? What is your father? What is your mother? What is your favorite color? What are your favorite sports? What are you interested in? Okay, so these things you can write about yourself and then you can speak. Okay, students, now we proceed. Students, here we are going to understand how these verbs are used in pronouns. In positive and negative. How are we going to use these verbs along with the pronouns to make positive sentences and negative sentences? Okay, here you see I am. Whereas in negative, I am not. He is, she is, it is. If you're writing in negative, we can say he is not, she is not, it is not. And then we are using the verb are. You see, are. We are, you are, they are. Negatives, how can we use? We are not, you are not, they are not. So this way we can use. Students, in this part you are going to understand how these verbs are used in sentences. For example, I am cold. Can you close the window please? I am 32 years old. My sister is 29. Steve is ill. He is in bed. My brother is afraid of dogs. It's 10 o'clock. You are late again. Anne and I are good friends. Your keys are on the table. I am tired, but I am not hungry. Tom isn't interested in politics. He is interested in music. Jane isn't a teacher, she is a student. Those people aren't English. They are Australian. It's sunny today, but it isn't warm. Here you see students. In all the sentences, only they have used three verbs: am, is, are. They have made a beautiful and they have made a meaningful sentences. So therefore, you also can make meaningful sentences. Students, here we are going to understand how the verb is used in that, there, here, in these three words. That's, that is. There's, there is. Here's, here is. That is, you can write in short form, that's. There is, you can write in short form, there's. Here is, you can write in short form, here's. For example, thank you. That's very kind of you. Look, there's Chris. Here is your key. Thank you. You see how these words are used. With the help of that, they made a beautiful sentence. Okay, students, now we proceed here. Students, now you have a question. Where to proceed? It's time for exercise. Are you ready? Whatever you have learned in the lesson, you are going to practice. Okay? Are you ready? Students, here you have exercise. You need to read the instruction carefully. Accordingly, you need to give the answer. In the exercise, the first sentences are answered. Every first sentence of the exercise is answered. So therefore, accordingly, you need to answer the rest of the sentences. For example, let us take 1.1. Write the short form. She's, we aren't, etc. So they have given the form, you need to write the short form. Here they have given, for example, she is. You need to write the short form of she is. What can you write? She is. The first one, 1.1, is about writing the short form. The second one, 1.2, write am, is, are. So the sentences, you need to use appropriate verb. Okay, for example, the first sentence, the weather is nice today. Okay, for example, am, is, are. Am we are using for singular nouns. I am. Is we are using for singular noun. Are we are using for singular as well as plural. For example, you are. The mangoes are. The children are. The trees are. You are my brothers. You are my sisters. You are my son. You are my daughter. Here you see Are is a verb which is used in singular as well as plural. That's what we need to understand here. Okay, but in these sentences you can use are for plural. Okay students, now we proceed. So here you have 1.3 students. Here you have 1.3. Complete the sentences. Steve is ill. He is in bed. Okay, so you need to complete the sentences. Totally you have 7 sentences. You need to write appropriate answer for the sentences. Okay. Next one you have, that is 1.4. Look at Lisa's sentences in 1A. Now you need to go back. You need to go back to the picture of Lisa, what we have seen previously. You need to go back. So look at Lisa's sentences in 1A. Now write sentences about yourself. Okay. Previously I have told you, you need to introduce about yourself, right? Now you need to write those sentences here. Understand students? Okay. Fine. Now we have come to 1.5. Here you are given a picture. Write sentences for the pictures. Okay, here you got pictures, and above the pictures you got words. For example, afraid, angry, cold, hot, hungry, thirsty. So now by understanding the picture you need to make a sentence. For example, okay, in the first picture you can see a girl, you can see sun, and then glass of water. So therefore by looking at the image you understand that she is thirsty. So therefore you should write she is thirsty. Okay, so they begin with short form. So you also should write the short form only. Don't write she is thirsty. Okay, if you write she is thirsty, it is correct, it is not incorrect. But first sentence how they have used, they use short form. So therefore you also should use short form only. Okay, fine. Here you got 6 sentences. First is already written, you got another 5. Students, in this section, we are going to write true sentences. The true sentences can be positive or negative. You can use is or isn't or aren't according to the sentence. But the sentences are jump in jumbled form. So it is not given proper order. You need to make a proper sentence. For example, eat after that hot today. So now you need to see if it is really hot today, then you can write it is hot today. If it is not hot today, you can write it is not hot today. So according to the weather, you can write the same thing with other sentence as well. So what is the fact? What is true that you can write? Okay, for that you have got another 5 sentences. Next one, write true sentences, positive or negative. That is about yourself. How are you feeling now? Right now, how are you feeling about it? Okay, and what is about you that you should write. Use I am not, etc. Okay. For example, tired. If you are tired, you can write I am tired. If you are not tired, you can write I am not tired. Okay. Okay. Now, students, it's time to check your answers. Answer given at the back. So therefore, be ready now. It's time for checking your answers. Okay. Now we proceed. Students, here you have the answers. Answer given for 1, 1.2, 1.3 and 1.4. With regard to 1.4, you don't need to follow the same answer as it is given here. You can, because the 1.4 is about yourself. Okay, but you just see that how is the sentence structure that you need to see to it. Okay. Students, now you have answers, that is 1.5, 1.6 is given here. Thank you, students. Thank you for attending the session. Thank you for learning English. It's all about the future. Kindly forward this link to your friends who are interested in learning. At the same time, you also can like and write your comments. You can subscribe this channel, so therefore you can get more videos to learn. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. God bless everyone. Thank you, children.